Hello, it's Chris and Cheryl from West Motor Freight. We're here again this Friday to give another prize away. And I thought, Chris doesn't know this and I hope he doesn't get upset, but you know, I want to be a little bit entertaining if we could possibly be. And I told that, some of you may have saw when I told the story about how I collected the big boy things for you. Mm-hmm. Bob's Big Boy. Oh, yeah. And it was the first time that I had ever left you overnight. You know, we'd been together for quite a few years. And I'd never been away from you, had I? No. So I wanted to get you something. And I'm telling the story again anyway. Sorry for those who saw it. And I collected those, me and Mom and my sister, who I went away with, to Washington, D.C. for the weekend. And I missed you because I wasn't used to being away from you. And I wanted to get you something. So I thought I'd call you Big Boy. And so I collected Big Boy stuff for you for years. You did. Glasses, comics, plastic figurines, you name it, right? And I found out after probably, 4 or 5 years, I just said to you one time, I said, you like these, don't you? Because they're hanging in our game room and stuff. And what did you say?
No.
No, you didn't. But that was kind of you not to tell me. And so now I want to tell another Chris story. Okay? Now, keep in mind, people who are watching are wonderful followers of West Motor Freight. Keep in mind that when I met Chris, he was in his very early 20s, wouldn't you say? Very early 20s. Yeah. You were a little more than a boy, really. Now that we're our age, right? When you think about it. Okay, so keep in mind his age, but I'm going to tell you how Chris proposed to me. Okay? Is that all right with you, Chris? I'm going to do it anyway, right? Okay, so we were going out to dinner. And I don't know why, but I really didn't want to go, which is unusual. I did not want to go out to dinner that night. And you lived at your mom's, and I lived by myself. And I was in college, and we went, even though I didn't want to go, which, like I said, I don't remember why, because when don't I want to go out to eat? But anyway, we left in the car, and you pulled into the parking lot where I went to college at, and I was like, what are you doing, Chris? What are you doing? And you said, I have something's digging in my butt. And I was like, really? Really, Chris? And you pulled out a ring and said, look what it is. I love you, honey. I love you. I would not ask for that. Is the that you know what? That's to this day. It's kind of who you are. You're silly. You're fun. You're never boring. After all these years, nobody wants to they'll say, "Hey, Cheryl and Chris, really get a room." But I'm not being like that. I'm just saying that after all these years, there's nobody that I'd rather spend my time with than you. You're not boring.
Thank you.
It's the truth. So I liked my proposal, and I wouldn't change it for nothing.
Okay.
Taking a ring out of something's up my butt. Maybe I would. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't change it.
Did it smell bad?
I didn't smell it. I didn't smell it. You know, I mean, seriously, Chris? I don't think it was really actually up your butt. I think you just said that there's something, you know, what did you say? There's something that's digging at me or whatever. And I don't, maybe it wasn't even actually, was it your butt? I mean, it's been a long, long, long time ago.
Could have been my butt.
Yeah, because I mean, how old are you now?
50.
Yeah. So, you know, you were young. So I remember it was digging somewhere in that region of your body. And then you pulled it out and I looked at it and I was excited because I so wanted to marry you. And I'm very lucky. I got the best man in the world. For me. So anyway, now that was the story that I wanted to tell. And thank you for letting me tell it. I told you I
tell truck stories.
Yes. Now I'm just I'm very quickly very quickly, because most of the people have watched our videos and heard it all before, but we are busy at West Motor Freight. We really need owner-operators to pull dry van freight, locally, regionally, over the road. There's no trailer rental fees ever, and it is the best company out there, I swear to you. Google us, look us up on Facebook, check out our YouTube channel, the driver interviews. I don't think you would find a bad word out there about us. I mean, and that's a really big statement to make. But the people there are just, they're really, that's what I always say makes a company, the people. The people, they really give a crap about you. So if you're looking for a local, regional, or over-the-road position with no trailer rental fees, anything you need, you can get through us with no money down. And if you live anywhere along the eastern seaboard, especially in the 5 boroughs of New York now, Allentown area, Pittsburgh area, anywhere along the eastern seaboard, you know, if you're in Connecticut, Massachusetts, I always have a hard time saying Massachusetts. It's kind of a hard word to say. You know, and I've lived in Pennsylvania all my life. You know, I used to win spelling bees. Now, when I have to spell out actual Pennsylvania, I have to think about it for a second or two. And I was born, and I used to win spelling bees. Yeah, it's crazy. I get it in the end, but just like words that I used to be able to pronounce, now it's like, is that right? Is that right? You know? I guess, hey, we're just lucky to be here, right? So anyway, last week, we picked Michael. Oh, God bless you, Michael. Michael was in the Army. He was an Army mechanic who was injured. So we thank him for his service. We thank you sincerely. And he is a very kind man. We've talked back and forth a lot. And it was a pleasure getting to know you, Michael. And congratulations. He sent me a picture. Luke also sent me a picture. Guess what he sent me a picture of?
What?
His dogs. With a nice little note. Thank you, Luke. I appreciate that. I wrote today in an ad that I think there's only one person who didn't send a picture. And we don't, that's okay. Some people are shy. Like, hey, Luke sent his dogs. He didn't want to send a picture of himself. That's fine. I'm just glad that he sent that picture. And some people just don't want, we only had one person, I believe it was Glennis. Remember Glennis? Glennis. No, that was Linda Brunette.
Oh, that's right.
How could you forget? Yeah, and she is a brunette. She sent a picture. But no, it was Glennis. Linda sent a picture, and it had her hand, and it had the note that said, Dear Linda. But we appreciate you sending pictures. Thank you, Luke, and thank you, Michael. Unfortunately, Karina, she follows us. I found her. I tagged her. I sent her 2 private messages on Facebook, and she never got back to us. So I really hate when that happens. It stinks because we have so many names in this bowl. I mean, we have lots of names, and I just figured that, is it not nice of me or rude of me to say that the people that are meant to be picked are picked? And, I feel bad when somebody does not see their name and can't claim their prize.
But you try.
I do. I try very much, and people help me. The nice followers that we have, they help me. Did I give my phone number already?
No, you did not.
Okay, so my phone number, anybody who is looking for, any owner-operators looking for a place to call home until you're ready to call it a day, give me a call. If you live anywhere at all along the eastern seaboard, 1-800-456-7885. My extension is 3212. And now, I guess we have 2. Well, first, not Glennis, I'm still thinking of Glennis. Karina, who did not claim her $50 card, we already have that. So
we just got to pick a name.
Right, we're just going to pick a name for that. And I'm going to get my glasses on a while so I can read the name. Good luck, everybody. I wish I had a card for all of you. If I ever hit the jackpot, so help me God, I will give you one.
There it is.
Cody Ashby. Congratulations, Cody Ashby. Congratulations. We always have such nice names in here. You know, all the names Glennis and Karina, who we didn't get, Boo, and Luke. I love the name Luke.
All right, so what do we do? We pick I forget. We pick a prize first?
I like the name Linda. Yeah, we gotta pick the prize first. I'll rattle on all day. Chris he keeps me in line here. That looks like 100 to me.
It's 100.
$100.
Okay.
Right, who's gonna get the $100?
Ready?
Is it only
Glasses
one?
on. Glasses on. That's a long name.
It's Rona Kaufman Gillen. Rona Kaufman Gillen. Congratulations, Rona.
Congratulations.
We're very happy for you, Rona and Cody. Congratulations. I'm gonna, as always.
You see, the dogs are happy too.
The dogs are happy. Do you hear them? They're cheering for you. But I am going to put the movie up like I always do first, so that people will watch it. And then on Monday, when I go back into work, I'm going to tag Rona and Cody, and everybody will know who won. Okay? Does that sound good? And we still have, you know, hopefully Rona and Cody claim their prizes. And so here is for, that's for Cody. And that 100 is for Rona. And we still have one 100 card to give away and two 50s. Unless, unfortunately, like Karina and, you know, there was Melva. There was quite a few people who did not see. Fingers crossed that they both see. And if they don't, we'll be giving two prizes away next week. Maybe, who knows, it could be three. Some people don't, I don't know, they don't see. But we have at least 3 more gift cards to give away. Hopefully not more. Hopefully Cody and who was it? Rena. Is it Rena? Why do I do this every week? Rona Kaufman Gilman.
Okay.
So hopefully they see this and claim their prizes. And until next Friday, have a safe week, have a happy week, and have a peaceful week. We'll talk to you next Friday. We'll see you next Friday. Bye-bye.